Today's stage may not look like much judging from the profile, but the finish in Valdepeñas de Jaén is extremely tough and already famous, despite the race organisers only using it 3 times in the history of the race. The 163.7 kilometres starting from Antequera take the riders north towards Estación de Luc, where the feed zone is placed. From here on, the peloton turns right and continues east, where they'll reach the first intermediate sprint in Castillo de Locubin. The uncategorised Puerta de Castillo begins right after the sprint, and from its top there are only 7 k's to go to the last intermediate sprint of the day. The following 15 kilometres are flat, but with 22 k's to go, the Category 2 climb of Alto de Fraies starts. The 6.2k towards the top have an average gradient of 5.8%, and so we should see some riders trying to anticipate the steep finish with an attack on this climb. There's 16.2 kilometres to the finish line from the top of Alto de los Fraies, and we can expect Katusha to set a furious pace for their explosive duo of Daniel Moreno and Joaquim Rodriguez. The last time the Vuelta finished in Valdepeñas de Jaén was in 2011, when Rodriguez won after a tremendous team performance. The final kilometre is very steep, with an average gradient of almost 10%, and it has parts of nearly 30%. 2 years ago, Daniel Moreno went so hard at the beginning of this ascent that only teammate Rodriguez and the Vacances Soleil rider Wout Poels could follow. Rodriguez went on to win the stage, while Moreno managed to finish third despite this big effort. Once again this year, Joaquim Rodriguez is going to be the big favourite, and it will almost be a surprise not to see him take the win and that 10 bonus seconds for the GC.
The general classification favourites and the stages on which they're likely to show their cars, but it is worth noting there are some flat stages at this year's Tour of Spain, 6 to be precise. Now the best sprinters in the world have